Right now we're heading to the dealership for my 600-mile oil change and everything at the Aprilia dealership. It's about an hour away from my house, so it's kind of a hike. 1 hour 45 minutes, but I gotta do it though. I look forward to doing it actually. I've been riding the bike like I said. No major issue, just that weird engine light that flashes, but I'm hoping with the software update everything will be good though. But nothing new on my end. Just been busy at the hospital, taking the bike every now and then wherever I can go. But other than that, I've been enjoying the motorcycle though. Like I said, you got cruise control. When I'm gonna get on the highway, it's gonna be so handy. So all you do is pop that on, hold it, set it, and then you're good to go. Such a nice feature. You just relax. This is my favorite feature. I don't do any wheelies, so I don't really care too much about it. But when you're getting off work on the highway, you just want to relax. It's so comfortable though. And if you want to go up on the speed, just +1. Yep, that's it. Such a beautiful day today though. I was initially worried about the rain, but actually I'm lucky it's not raining here. So I look forward to doing this oil change. But I've had a bike for about 1 month now. And I've seen some reviews, people complaining about some features, but I mean for almost $11,000 you can't complain about this. I mean also you get a 2-year warranty, so if anything happens you can always take to the dealership, but I can see the inconvenience for many people because there is no close dealership for many of us. But I'm kind of grateful that mine is about 1 hour 50 minutes from the house, so I'm not complaining too much. Right at 78. That's what I don't like about it. Yep. And then when you turn it off, goes off, turn it on, light goes off. But I decided to come exactly when that odometer hits 600 miles. They can do everything, and the wrench should pop up, and that's what they need is see for me to do the oil change and everything else. quick stop. I'll be back though. I'll change first and I'll stop again later on. Why there's a dealership? But I'll come back though, because not exactly, I'm 7 miles shy. So we'll see. And like I said, let me do that again. Whenever I open the throttle, there. The bike for servicing. I don't know where to park him. Time to head back. So the guys looked throughout the whole bike, looked at everything, and supposedly, like I thought, the ECU had to be updated and flashed. So hopefully this fixes the issue, but we'll see about it. So they supposedly flashed the ECU and did a software update and tightened the valves down. So I'm hoping this will fix the problem. Let me wait till this guy gets up and then I'll do a little, probably go 80 miles an hour and see what happened. No one's behind me. Okay. So the servicing for my 600 miles went pretty well. Like I said, the only crappy thing about this whole servicing is my dealership is about 1 hour 30 minutes away from my house, so I gotta drive all the way out there. But long story short, everything went well. They couldn't really fully fix the whole flashing engine light stuff. They even installed 3 different mapping on my Aprilia Tuono 660, and it still hasn't really fixed the problem. So we think it has to do with my one of the valves, or one of the technical hasn't fully broken yet. So I'm gonna get an email at some point today, probably about a future mapping software update. But we flashed the ECU, software updated, and like I said, the only time is when I go past 80 miles an hour that the engine light flashes. And I've heard that some people's Tuono's Aprilia, they have issues with the speed limit. Usually above 40 miles an hour it flashes too, but typically after the map update that fixes the problem. But in my situation, hasn't yet. The dealership could not contact the main Aprilia software guy to get a third mapping installed, so alright guys, so servicing went well, 600 mile interval, no issues. I could have done the oil changing myself, but honestly I went in there to get the wrench reset, which you can only do at the dealership, and also try to get software updates because no one can do it up at the dealership. And my dealership is about 1 hour and 50 minutes away from the house. That's the only crappy thing about it. Other than that, I mean, it's not a bad ride out there to come. It's by Deep Creek in Maryland, so I'm not complaining. I've heard people have like 3 hours, 6 hour driving, so I'll take an hour 40 minute away out the way to go out there. And this is the reason why I did not buy the Aprilia used, because of all this software. Anything with technology on it, you don't know what's going to happen in a year or two. You're going to have to usually do some technological stuff. So I'm glad I bought the bike new versus used, because I don't think I would have been able to have the dealership work with me if I didn't have a warranty, honestly. So yeah, perks of buying used versus new. But less rambling about this. I mean, the bike range still runs pretty great. I literally had the cruise control set at 70 miles an hour, pretty much an hour driving, no problems at all. It was so comfortable. And I think I got about 200 miles in my tank, because I only fueled up when I came back, so that's pretty decent. But I still get about 48, almost 50 miles a gallon if you go into 70, 50, 48, 49 if you go above 70. But I can't complain with what I get. Hey. But it was a nice day to ride out. It's crazy how cooler it is in the mountains sometimes. You don't realize that. So pretty much back where I live by Frederick, it's 80 degree Fahrenheit. When I was out in Accident, Maryland, Deep Creek, it was about 60 miles Fahrenheit. But then again, it was in the morning versus this morning. Even when I left, it was 60 Fahrenheit. So it's still crazy what I think about this. But like I said, I mean, overall, I mean, this is a beautiful motorcycle, great. I don't regret not buying the V4 1100, but who knows, in 2 years or 3 I might get bored of this and go with a later one. Or I might just go with a different, honestly, Italian motorcycle, or go back to a Japanese motorcycle. But I feel like once you have this cruise control option, you can't really go back. It is so handy. Like all you literally do is just put this on, set it, and let it do its job. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's like you're driving a car or you're riding a bike. You still gotta every now and then steer left or right. But for the most part, it's pretty comfortable. Especially when you're on the highway for more than 1 hour cruising. And the other nice thing I like about this motorcycle versus the RS model is my handlebars are higher, meaning I have less strain on my back, like I was telling you guys about. The CBR or the RS or any racing motorcycle, we call it, handlebars are definitely lower, and yeah, you're gonna have to hunch over. And I wish Honda had cruise control option, but I think you can buy it aftermarket and install it, but who wants to go through all that hassle? So in 2 or 3 years, if I don't have the same motorcycle, my next bike gotta have cruise control. Might be a bigger engine, I'm not sure yet how big it's gonna be, but at least greater than 600cc. I'm not going below 600, there's no way. I feel like once you have that power, it's kind of hard to really go back. But 600, 700 is a good game. I've considered getting a KTM too, but I've also looked at the MT Yamaha 07 and they look pretty sick, but I don't like how naked the motorcycle is. I like having that windshield, because when you're speeding on a highway or when you're going fast, oh man, it helps you so much. Feel less whiplash and you'll just enjoy the cruise. But I'm heading home right now. Nothing really planned for the day besides maybe hiking. And I'll keep you guys updated on what's going on with this weird 80 miles an hour engine light that I have. But or maybe at 1,000 miles it's gonna go away. That's what the guy kind of told me at the dealership. We'll see, time will tell. But I don't plan on keeping the motorcycle past, honestly, 4,000 miles. We'll see. But typically I trade my motorcycle in before 5,000, or between 4 and 5, because I don't want to deal with any other issue. And the next interval for this motorcycle is at 6,000, and that's about a 1,100 servicing, because I asked the guy. Oh shit. It's enough power, so I ain't complaining. And all I do is commute to work, every now and then the gym, and some back roads. Some things I would like the motorcycle to have, or some little things I don't like about it, but I have more great things I like about it than the little things I don't, of course. And it has served me great purpose so far. I can't complain about the mileage I get on it. It always starts on. I haven't had any issues yet. Another thing I heard about is the battery too on the engine light. I've heard that if you replace the battery, it might fix the issue, but I'm not gonna really dwell into it until I start feeling like, I guess, mechanical or engine issues, but we'll see. I'll leave it the way it is for now. I don't always go 80 miles an hour. Most of the time I feel like it's kind of a good thing and a bad thing for me, because I don't have to honestly just go on a lot of full energy. And most of the time anyway. And most of the time anyway, I saw a speed. Not that I care too much about it. Most of the time though, I mean, I don't care too much about speed, but it can be nice to have more than what you need. But when I'm mainly on the highway, I mean, I go about 70 miles an hour even when I drive my truck. So yeah, it's good and to have all the extra power, but you don't always need it. But sometimes you just want to have fun. You want to just get out of weird situations, or you just get bored of going the same below average speed, and you just want to just let the bike go, let it rip it out. So some people don't know how to wait sometimes. Surprise. And one thing I've learned about riding motorcycle is that you're your only true designated rider. You can't trust anyone on these roads. People don't pay attention. People are texting on your phone. People are distracted with family members in the car. There's so much X, Y, and Z, and you're your own safety coach. And I would like to install the SC Project or Austin Racing exhaust on the motorcycle, but if I'm gonna be trading it within 2 years, I'm like, I don't see the point of that, so I'll just leave it the way it is. I mean, last time I did my swap of my issue arrow on the Honda CBR, that overall servicing went well. It kind of sucks that it's like an hour 40 minutes away, but you can't always have it your way. And in the future, I would like to honestly have a different exhaust, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's see what happens in a year or two with the motorcycle. Most likely I'm going to trade it in like 2 years and get something different, honestly. But people don't pay attention. Look at that. Look. But I like how it sounds stock. I mean, listen to this. And the whole, like I said, at around 70, 80 miles an hour, the light comes on. But look, there we go. So the issue is not fixed, but maybe I gotta break it in. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I mean, the bike still rides great. No licking anywhere. No weird shaking. I still got cruise control, which is what I need the most anyway. So I ain't complaining. It's annoying having that weird light flashing, but I feel like I'm stuck with that for a while. What's it? Time to get back though. But let me know if you have any questions, any tips I could try. I would appreciate it. But thanks for watching my video again. Peace out.